Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's edition of What the Health Just Happened, where we talk about all things healthcare, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights, and everything in between. We also bring on a variety of business owners, community advocates, nonprofits, but today, I'm not going to lie, man, I'm really excited for today's episode, the last one of 2023, right around Christmas time, at the greatest bar in the United States, Lynch's Irish Pub. We also have on two close friends, living legends, musicians. It's going to be kind of interesting. We'll see how much healthcare we talk about. Nick Causey, Ryan Campbell, both representatives of Split Tone, but again, solo artists too. We're going to talk about that, Ryan. Husbands, fathers, great beard game. I can't do it. No beard. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Let's do this.
Some people get nervous, man. You guys barely perform in front of people. It's got to be weird sitting here and all these lights and all the
It's
noise
hard not
behind us.
behind your guitar.
Yeah, exactly. My hands are sweating.
Your hands are sweaty. I like this. Are you playing tonight
I am playing tonight.
at the Ritz?
I play Ritz 7 to 11 tonight. Yep.
Okay, so Ryan Campbell, if you don't know him, you need to know him immediately. Trust me, this guy has more talent than anyone I know. I'm just going to compliment you because I'm jealous. And I could play the air guitar.
He knows a lot of people, too, so that's good.
When you go to dinner, do people like interrupt you all the time?
Yes, they do.
Do you know most of them or no?
Nah, it's up and down. Like I've seen them. You know, like a lot of times I see them, and I try to know as many as I can. I try to remember as many names as I can, but
It's impossible.
it's impossible. Yeah, it's
impossible.
really hard.
So full-time musician.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen
I
it
just,
happen
I
to
just
you,
wanted
Nick.
to jump in as a trumpet player. I don't get recognized nearly as much as he does. When I go out with him, I'm just like, oh yeah.
So yes, that is
Ask
great.
him to take the picture. That's like,
Oh,
exactly.
guitar player, lead singer,
Yep.
right? Solo stuff. The trumpet player. Mm-hmm. Wah, wah. How do you make that noise? How long have we known each other? 20 years, us for sure.
Oh, yeah.
22.
y'all, I guess I met him like 07-ish, 08.
When did
so
Split Tone
maybe about
start?
15-ish years. Split Tone about that same time. Yeah. Like when our first show, I guess not as Split Tone, but like the beginnings of Split Tone started in 06. We were 21, me and Joey. So the guy
What's up,
started,
Joey?
Yeah, big shout out Joe Pete. The guy started Split Tone with. We did a show when we were 21. But as far as Split Tone goes and actually starting playing around the beach as Split Tones, probably 07, 08 probably when I was,
That's a
08.
long time ago, guys.
Yeah, 08, 15
It is.
years, I'd say.
15 years.
Yeah.
I remember we were out one night. They were playing, and you walked up to the stage. Nick did.
Yep.
I was like, hey, you guys need a trumpet player? And then I think he went to the car and hopped on stage.
Like, you guys need a free trumpet player.
Yeah, I think he knew our guitar player at the time. He knew him from UNF, I guess, in the dorms or something, right?
Yeah, we went to
yeah.
school together.
And so he's asked him if he could sit in one night. It's kind of funny because I didn't know about it, and Paul, the
is
guitar
funny.
player, I show up to start setting up, and he says, "Hey, we got a trumpet player for tonight." I'm like, "Dude, you can't just have random people come up and play with us. Like, we don't know him. What do you want me to do? We don't have room on our mixer for him and stuff like that." He's like, "Oh, he's really good. He's really good. He plays at UNF. He's in the jazz program and all that stuff." I'm like, "Okay." And of course, I'm in a bad mood because I don't know how the show's gonna go, and I gotta cater to him as the lead singer.
He wasn't
you know, like,
nice.
Does he get grumpy?
No, he wasn't nice at all. He like barely said a word to me. I showed up. It felt awkward. He's just
Yeah.
like, what's this
Yeah, it's
guy
like,
doing
what
here?
is he-
bud?
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
This is about,
And,
again,
I played a couple right notes, so he's like, okay, you can come back next week.
we're talking about healthcare here, right? Not really. This is not. It's nothing. Maybe it does. We'll talk about healthcare a little bit. Probably not. Healthy relationships. You guys have been boys for
Yeah.
2006, 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7, yeah.
Have you ever almost fist fought each other?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many times?
In Lynch,
Over
in
the
Lynch's.
dumbest
Here?
things.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, Lynch's
Remember
Irish
why?
Pub.
No.
Tell it.
Well, I don't remember why, but I remember one thing we got in a huge fight over was on time. I always say,
Oh, yeah.
you're not on time unless you're early. Early is on time. And he goes, no, on time is on time.
More
early
semantics.
is early.
Yeah, more semantics. Yeah.
But I remember a time I threw a pin at him or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, I mean, I remember saying in the right there after a gig, like take my shirt, like that's it, Nick, we're going outside.
You took your
I'm
shirt
done.
off?
I'm done.
Oh, yeah,
like
we
it's
were
like I got
ready
to
to-
a point, it's like, all right, it's over. Never got there, but yeah,
I got a
definitely,
picture of Nick with his shirt off before the show started. By the way,
Healthy or not healthy?
Yeah,
not healthy. We'll get there, buddy.
Not healthy.
Man, so full-time musician,
Yep.
and I want to bounce between you both because you're just got married, right?
Yep.
Congrats. That's
Thanks.
awesome.
Thank you.
I'll holler at your wife real quick.
Yo, big shout out, Mel Jim
Shout
Cam.
out to Mel.
3 daughters.
$2.
2 daughters.
Yep, 8 and 10.
One's a baller.
One's a baller. One plays football, basketball, and the other one is a gymnast, soccer player.
So Nick Causey here, trumpet player, full ride to UNF on a a jazz
Music scholarship.
music scholarship,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. You are now working full time doing sales.
Correct.
You are a full time musician.
Yep.
What's that like, man? What's that life like?
It's all. I don't. I mean, now that I'm older, it's a little different. You know, it's more of a, job, I guess, because you have to got to pay the bills, you got to take care of the family. But it's still fun. I mean, even when you go and you feel like, all right, I got to do this because I got to make this money. But you start playing songs, and you're like, dude, I'm playing songs for a living, like songs that I like, songs that I want to play for people. Even if there's only a couple people in there, it's still like it's never that bad. It's always it can get lonely at times playing solo. I'll tell you that. Sometimes.
Oh, he
Like-
misses me.
Yeah,
He was
dude.
my trumpet player.
Yeah, I mean, you're on break sometimes. You got a place that you don't know anybody, and your phone's playing music on your break, so you're just kind of sitting there,
think about that,
you're
yeah.
like, oh yeah, for like 15 minutes, you're just kind of, walking around,
thumbs.
twiddling your thumbs or whatever, just to take a quick break so you can get your mind right. But yeah, but it's like I said, it's different when you get older, but it's still fantastic. Like I said, it's still overall, it's great. It's more fun to play.
Did you grow up playing instruments? Like, when did you
I did
start
not.
playing the guitar? How'd this start? Because I'm telling you, I'm going to compliment you a lot because I love split tone. Anyone who has not seen you in person needs to show up. When people come in town, I'm like, look, find out where Ryan's playing and watch this dude because he's that good.
Wow. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, the music came. My dad played bluegrass music my whole life. So we used to go to shows and festivals and stuff when I was
Your whole
little.
family on
my
that side.
my dad's side, yeah, my whole dad's side. So he's from Alabama. We'd go back there, and his whole family. He was in family band since he was 15, and he played. But I didn't do any, no chorus, no choir, no church, no guitar lessons, no nothing until I was about 14. I was really, and the only reason I got into guitar is because my friend across the street, Michael Call, he was Michael Call.
I love shouting out to people. By
Yeah,
the way.
he lived across the street from me, and his brother started playing guitar, so he started playing guitar, and I was like, dude, I got a bunch of guitars in my house. My dad has guitars, so we started playing, and that's really where it started. I still never took any lessons or anything like that. I just started learning from the internet. Yeah,
you
just
YouTube
figured it out. Yep.
videos, reading.
Yeah, before YouTube, they had tabs. They have guitar tabs, which they still do.
The tabs, yeah.
Now it's a lot easier because you can actually see it. They can do tutorials, but
GuitarTabs.com,
a little
I
before YouTube, just a touch before YouTube. So
We're that old.
when I was 14, yeah, 14. That's 24 years ago.
So no lessons, no singing, none of that stuff. When did you start singing?
That was more. I mean,
In the
I was
shower
kind of
when
saying,
he was
yeah.
6.
There he is, dude. There's the bad jokes you talked about.
Yeah, I told you they were coming somewhere.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
singing came when college. I guess me and Joey used to go when he went to college. We started. We always played together like throughout high school. When I started playing guitar.
Joey plays keyboards,
Keys,
drums, all of it,
drums, yeah, everything. He's just a little bit of everything, and we'd go to. Like I said, we sang with each other, kind of like at his house when we were during high school, and I'd go to stay the night. He'd play the piano, and we'd sing and stuff. But when we got to college, and we'd go to parties, and they'd be like, "Oh, there's an acoustic guitar in the corner at this party," and I'd pick it up, start playing all the pop tunes, whether it's Weezer or Hootie and the Blowfish or Maroon 5 or Jack Johnson
we're
stuff
dating
or whatever.
ourselves.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
know.
Great songs.
Yeah, the good tunes, man. So they were all, but whatever was around back then, and then,
I'm coming to you in a second, Nick. I promise.
yeah, but that's where I started as far as singing
He's
goes.
more
Like, that's when I started
interesting
singing
than me,
in front of,
so.
started
You've got
singing in
funny
front of
stuff.
people. It just started at parties. Like,
What
really.
about rapping? Because like you want to talk? That's a skill set.
Yeah.
Hit it on time and know the lyrics.
When I was a
'Cause
teenager, that rap was a teenager. That was my older sister. Shout out Becca. She got me on.
She can sing too.
She
yeah.
can sing, and she got me on like Tupac and Biggie, and that was like her favorite stuff. And then from there, it was all any pop rap that was on, around that days, whether it's Dirty South stuff like Outkast or Juvenile, whatever, and Mystical and Jay-Z. And I wanted to be able to rap fast, so I used to do like the songs
practice in
jiggle.
front of the mirror?
Absolutely, I practiced. I would. This was before you could look up lyrics on the internet. Again, dating myself.
Yeah, you couldn't
But
Google
you
what's the
couldn't
lyrics,
Google what's
yeah.
the lyrics to this at the time. So like when I was in high school and 15 years old, I wanted to learn a song. I would listen to it in my ear or on like a stereo or something, and sit there and I would type out the lyrics, and then just go line to line. I'd listen to like 2 lines, type it out, go through the whole thing, and then I'd go and read it and remember it because I just wanted to know all the lyrics. Like I didn't want to sing the wrong stuff.
That's one thing about this guy. He knows lyrics like
No, it's
crazy.
unbelievable.
I don't even know the name
Again,
of the
I'm
songs
like
to half the ones we
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, hopefully thousands of people hear this. Maybe no one does, but I cannot compliment you guys enough your talent. But I'm kind of painting a picture here. So, musical background, dad played.
Yeah.
You picked this up. You learned it. You are a full-time musician. You make a living supporting your family, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
oh
you
yeah.
contribute,
Yeah.
and you have kids who I assume maybe want to go to college, maybe they don't. it's possible.
Yeah.
And there's different ways to do it. So the counterpoint, Nick Causey over here was a band nerd, right?
Right. It was the other way around. Yeah.
So again, what was your history? You grew up playing the trumpet. Someone said,
Yeah,
the trumpet.
I started right away in 6th grade. There's a try at instruments like the trumpet, so I stuck with it. Happened to be decent at it, so it got me a scholarship, so I stuck with it.
Scholarship to where?
To UNF.
Swoop. Oh, I just like saying that.
Absolutely.
We're
We got to
yeah.
get some swoops in there for
Yeah.
sure. But actually, my trumpet teacher at the time was like, I was like, I want to be a musician for the rest
Middle
of
or
my
high
life.
school?
This was middle going into high school about that time. And I was telling him I want to be a musician for the rest of my life. That's what I want to do professionally. He's like, no, you're going to go into business. I'm like, I want to be a
told you that
musician.
young.
Oh, yeah. He's like, no, you got a good business head on. You need to do business, make money, and then you can play anything you want, play on the side. So my idea was get a business degree so I don't have to take a polka gig or, on the trumpet, I'm not as marketable as Ryan, So to avoid taking the polka gig and dressing up like a goon, to make rent, I figured I'll do business and then I'll keep music as my passion and take the gigs I want to play.
But again, music drove you. You got a full scholarship to college playing the trumpet.
Correct.
I think that's important if any kids hear this or parents.
Oh, yeah. It's a great avenue for free college, for sure.
Can you make a living as a musician? Yes. I don't know if
yeah.
I've told you my stepfather-in-law plays the piano professionally. Never took music. Like he's 67 now, and he's made an entire career as a pianist. Pianist is a tough word. Say that. Say it.
Pianist.
Pianist.
That sounds really close to something else. Not inappropriate. But again,
Not healthy.
you guys are going to start saying healthy or not healthy, I promise.
Oh, we already do.
So, traditional music, right? Not traditional music. Full-time musician, not full-time musician.
Correct.
What do you love about playing music? Because you still play once a month, twice a month, weddings.
Oh.
By the way, I'm telling you, if you don't hire Ryan or Split Tone for your weddings and you're local to Northeast Florida, you're missing out.
Yeah, you're crazy. But I wanted to expand on what he was saying earlier. Like when we've got a gig booked and you got to leave your family or whatever plans at home, it's tough. Like you're kind of bummed about it. Dang, I got to leave. I got to pack up. I got to be there soon. We got to set up. We unroll a lot of cords, plug a lot of things in. And all that part kind of sucks. But the second we start performing together, the energy level that we share
I'm getting
amongst
jacked up
each other, dude, it's incredible. It's,
Because we play tomorrow, so
yeah, we'll be here tomorrow night.
Lynch's Irish Pub, that's where we are.
Tomorrow night, 10:30 to
Although
1:30.
technically, this show is on Saturdays. Today's Wednesday. Just
yeah,
kidding.
so-
We film live. I
Yeah.
let people say
Yeah.
we're not live, dude. But every time, like you guys still get that excitement,
single
that
time.
rush, that joy.
yeah, and it's only sometimes in the first couple songs, we start playing, I know, and it kind of calms down, and when you lock in, dude, it's hard to, like I said, it's one of those feelings, like, when you have a kid, you never know until you have a kid. Kind of the same way, you never know that feeling until you actually have that feeling, until you are playing it and doing it yourself. Like you could tell somebody, I could tell you a million times, dude, you won't believe how it feels when you're just locked in with the other bandmates and you realize you are making all the sound, like all the music that's coming out, it's all you. There's no backing tracks, there's no clip, there's no nothing. It's just, guitar, bass, drums, keys, horns playing together. It's so in unison that it's just, like I said, it's just a feeling.
And those
that
3 or
you
4
can't-
hours that we play go by like you blink
Yeah.
and it's gone. And then we're back to rolling up chords.
Yeah, then it's back
Then
to
you got to pack it up, go home.
And then you go from
can't
everybody
go to
yelling
sleep.
for you. They're all yelling for you. And everybody, yeah. And
Healthy or
then
not
you look
healthy,
like
people
a
walking up,
stagehand.
You take a shot. Take it like every night. Every night, are people bringing you shots?
Mostly every night. And it's weird. Even with Split Zone, people come up with 7 shots for us. There's 7 people in the band, and they'll come up with plates full like a tray full of of Tully. Yeah.
That's our drink.
Oh, shoot.
Used to be
Are you
grandma.
timing this? Okay, Trey's over there.
Shout out
I
to
talk
Trey.
to the camera. Some people who do these radio shows are like, this
Yeah.
is professional. The timing. I'm like, nah, man, we're going to have some fun out here. What is your least favorite audience to play for? That's, again, I don't.
That's a good
Like
question.
a rowdy
So
frat
I'll-
party, like the
I'll
frat
say-
boys, or
I'll say
a
that
wedding?
what comes to mind for me is like a sit down, people where we're not the focus of the event,
Oh,
right?
backgrounds.
So we're not really a
Yeah.
band that's background music. There's bands out there that do that and they're amazing, or hire a DJ.
Yeah.
But yeah, if we're performing and we're not the focus, like they're not there to see the performance, they're there to have dinner, chat, and we're just the side music. That we can't wait to get out of there.
You guys
Yeah.
are stand up, jam, dance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Groove,
we feed
I
off the
mean,
energy too, the
absolutely.
crowd energy. So, and we're used to having that. We've been fortunate enough that every venue we've ever played, an audience we played for, we've gotten that feedback.
Yeah. More
So
times
we're
than not,
used
there's
to
a lot
it.
of people, that are enjoying it and grooving and hanging, dancing, stuff like that. So it does that does help out. That's probably it. The worst gigs to play for are the ones where you're. It's not the worst. Like I say, you're still playing with your buddies.
We
but
did
like,
one in a parking lot. It was like 32 degrees. That was bad.
Yeah.
You said two soloists, like sitting there and no one, like
Yeah, like even we played the air show, and it was it was great. I mean, it was cool. We got to meet a lot of people. It was a cool gig, but like everybody's eating, they're just hanging out. They're not like up front, like jamming with us, like like vibing with the music. Like I said, they enjoyed it. They all saw us when we took breaks, and it was great. And you guys sounded cool, but they weren't there to party with the band or go see the band. They were there for the other thing, So that's just
Full disclosure, we left that gig on break here to tell them we're due shots.
Yeah.
While Donna Deegan was giving us a shout out. And they're like, did you hear the mayor give you a shout out? We're like, no, tell us all about it.
Yeah. It's like, sorry, we had to go across the street and
not
get a drink.
healthy, by the way.
Yeah, not healthy.
You guys have opened for some cool people, right?
Yeah.
Very cool people.
Let's hear it.
Actually, I think I have a list. I might even have a list.
Bring it out. I know what comes to mind is our very first one was at UNF.
Ludacris.
Swoop.
Yeah.
Swoop. Oh, yeah, there you go. He's pointing at me.
Ludacris. Ludacris was our big first opening act.
Didn't he say don't play any of our songs?
Yeah, he did.
Let me paint this actually before who you open up for. You guys, again, I'm going to do my best. You mash up reggae, hip hop, pop music, and you bounce from song to song. Again, if you guys haven't seen them, you need to check them out.
But the thing, our thing is, it's not our thing. It's just kind of the avenue, I guess, I kind of started, and then we all caught along, is we don't do a whole lot of like top 40 stuff. You know what I mean? Like if you listen to music, you probably heard the tunes that we do, but it's not, we're not doing, Taylor Swift. I'm not saying Taylor Swift, but anything on the radio. We don't do a lot. I know, right?
My daughter will strangle you.
My daughter too.
Yeah.
But we don't do a lot of like radio tunes or pop. It's like reggae stuff or rap stuff. Even the rap stuff, maybe old school or something. Not as like super
Late
popular.
90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And it's not just strictly like because there's other cover bands that do that. So like I found that could be our niche to like do other songs that most cover bands don't do.
But we also know that's the rule. You don't play the guy's songs who's coming out to do his own stuff.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
that's-
So we knew better.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean,
So Ludacris, so back to the guys you open up for.
Snoop.
Yeah, we got
Snoop was a good one.
We opened for Ludacris.
Should we tell the story about how he wanted to buy marijuana from us?
We could, yes, absolutely. Healthy or not healthy, marijuana.
Healthy.
I'll say healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can do a lot of things. It's not for everybody, but it can. But it definitely.
Correct.
It's
Neither,
not for everyone.
neither is
But
this. This can be unhealthy or
Absolutely.
Let's just keep the story short. We
sorry.
couldn't supply Snoop with the amount
I
and
love this
quantities
story.
that he wanted.
This is a
so
real story.
he
that was
passed
actually
and went to someone else. We said, dude, we're not a drug dealer here. We're trying to help you out. But it's
This
like,
is downtown
this guy wanted a
Jacksonville.
pile
Was
of it.
Plush
Mavericks.
At the time, Mavericks.
Mavericks.
Yeah.
And this was
At the
Florida
landing.
Georgia weekend.
Oh yeah, it was the night of the
before.
game.
Yeah,
So
the
the
night of the
game.
game.
The game's at 3:30, and then we played that
Afterwards.
night. Afterwards,
Opening
that
up
night.
for Snoop. That was in
Opening
his
for Snoop
reggae
Dogg.
stage too, wasn't it?
It was right after he came.
was.
I mean, he didn't do any of that. I mean, he did
did
like
all
one or
his
two
rap stuff. That was
yeah, he
his
did all the
gimmick.
classic
Yeah.
stuff.
So asked for. We'll go back to the list because
Yeah.
I think his story is actually kind of entertaining here.
No, that's good.
He asked the band to provide
Yeah.
His manager.
weed,
his
yeah,
manager
herb,
did.
call it whatever you call it, and you guys just couldn't supply that much.
Not
We just
yet.
couldn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
we just weren't in the business at the time. So.
So Ludacris, Snoop Dogg.
I mean, it goes out. The Expendables, Pacifier, Mac Miller, Collie Buddz, Flo Rida, Shaggy, Afro Man, Busy Bone, The Wailers, Pepper, Mac McAnally, Sublime with Rome. They were at the actually at UNF when we opened for Mac Miller. Same
Oh,
thing.
keep saying we're getting.
Mofro, shout out to my boy Dennis,
Yeah, they,
musical director.
We've done. I mean, I opened up for Limp Bizkit in 2013.
I was gonna say you
On a
traveled
whole
with them
summer
for-
tour,
did a whole
actually.
did a whole American tour, like 28 cities or something like that.
What was that like?
Amazing. It was one of the greatest.
Was it exhausting?
No, it was
Just
exciting.
like-
It was my first one, so I mean, I'm sure maybe to them it's kind of old news, but to me it was all new, so it was awesome. I enjoyed
What year
every
was
bit
that?
of it. 2013.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit from what, like 98 to 2002.
Oh, they
was
were
up
everything.
there.
Yeah, they were like top band in the
they
world
were
with
big.
like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Like, they was just as huge as they were, at the time, which is great, being like a hip hop, rock, heavy metal, whatever, the mixture fusion band that they are. Nobody sounds like them.
They're back out now too.
Yeah, they still go out. I mean, they
He's
came out
out
with new
there.
Greg
albums.
Durst is a local Jacksonville guy.
He's from
isn't he?
Jacksonville.
He was he wasn't born here, but that's where they
was here for a
started.
while.
That's
Tell him real
Yeah.
quick
All the
how
other
you
guys
got
did
that gig. That was cool. Fly's tie.
like- oh,
Shout
yeah.
out.
there was somebody brought Fred to Fly's Tie.
Did you know he was there?
I did not. I did not know that at all. I just saw these people walk in. Somebody I knew with him, like two people, and I was playing by myself. And then I went on a break. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back. And this dude, I can't remember his name,
Bob.
comes up to
Call him
comes up to
Bob.
me. He's like, "Hey man, you want to go meet Fred?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go meet your friend Fred." Like, I was thinking it's just
Oh,
a.
you didn't even know it was
I had no idea. I thought it was
funny.
just like, oh hey man, hey, you're hanging out. You go come meet my buddy. Like maybe he had his friend in town or something
Yeah.
like that. And I walked over there, and like 2 steps away from the table, I realized, oh, it's Fred Durst. I was like, okay. How you doing, Fred? Ryan. And he's like, hey man, I like what you do up there. Can I take a picture with you? And I'm like, yep. So we went on stage, took a picture, and then a couple weeks later, the friend that brought him up there, she gave him my number, and she's like, be ready for a call. He might want to call you to open up for him. And
That's pretty
and
cool,
he
man.
sure did. And I missed the first call, and I thought it was over because it come from an unknown caller, and I guess
yeah,
I didn't
like, I
see
don't-
it. And I was like, yeah,
Did
I
he
didn't
leave
know.
a
And I
message?
did not. Yeah, he did leave a message. I tried to save
wow.
it, but I just switched phones. But
What about? Oh, I remember one. Didn't Post Malone get on stage up there
oh,
one
that's
time?
another good one
Bro,
too.
you guys
Yeah,
got
we
some
didn't
cool
open for him,
stories.
but yeah, I've got
He
video
performed
footage
with us
of.
for like probably 45 minutes and
Yeah.
I mean, he played a bunch of Sublime.
Just hopped on the
guitar.
stage up
Yeah,
here
yeah.
jamming.
Yeah.
He's one of the cool. I think one of the coolest.
He
guys
was
ever.
the coolest.
The
guy.
nicest
you
guy
too,
on
by
the
the way.
planet.
And this one, he was 21 years old at the time. Like I had he had performed downtown.
He was opening for Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he did. But when I saw him, he had opened for Future downtown.
Okay.
This was before he was an opener or before he was a headliner.
He's
like he was
arguably
still on his.
top 10.
Oh,
Oh,
now,
he's
yeah,
the
this
dude,
is
yeah.
right before. This is right before that. So like he was still opening for people, and he came to. I was playing at Surfer, and he walked in the door, and I was like looking at him like, God, I know who that is. I know who that is. I know who that is. But like I said, you got to think this is before he was super huge, so he wasn't like everybody. Like now, you'd be like, duh, that's Post Malone. But before, I was like, man, who is that? Is that? Oh, that's the guy that opened for Bieber when. And then I talked to him, and then he said, hey man, I really like your stuff. I'm here for another day. What should I do tomorrow night? I'm like, come to Lynch's. Come watch us play.
He
and
was
he's like,
there
give
an
me-
hour before they
he got-
gave it
yeah,
to
he
him.
said, give me your number. I said, okay. I gave him my number, and I texted him the next day, hey, I don't know if you remember me, but
Man,
we're gonna be at
that's
Lynch's.
wild.
He's like, I'm already here.
Yeah.
He's like, you didn't tell me you can smoke cigarettes in this
He
place.
was
It's
so,
awesome.
He was so excited, which you can't now.
You can't, yeah, you
Healthy.
can't now.
Lynch-
That's
by the way,
healthy.
Lynch's Irish Pub, healthy. You can't smoke inside.
Cannot
It's
smoke
outside.
inside at all.
So again, just painting a picture. Anyone who listens, hi mom. I always say hi mom. You guys want to say hi to mom?
Hi,
I
Katie.
always say
Hey, Mom.
Yeah. Musicians, man, you get to do this incredible stuff. You can make a good living. You do other stuff full time, but you still do it because you love it. Worst fans in the crowd. Least healthy fans.
Oh, that's easy. You want me to go?
Yeah.
Dudes that try to get on stage and sing.
Or dance.
Or dance. That try to come on the stage.
Y'all write this down. I see you over there. We got one guy in the crowd over here. I
Yeah,
love it.
he's already
I'm
trying to get
kidding.
on now.
I'm kidding.
But that's the worst, I'm sure.
But it's just dude.
annoying.
Yeah, because it's like like we're there for the. I mean,
And now that we're old and married,
Can we be
females
honest?
that get on the stage try to get on the stage. We don't like that
Oh,
either. Like our
yeah.
equipment's expensive. They knock over drinks. It's like
Can we?
yeah.
Can we?
We normally used to not really care. It's like as long as they dance and they're just away from us and they don't mess with anybody, it's cool. After the show, let them have fun. But then dudes get up there and it's like, okay, now it's like this is not a. This is kind of.
But shout out to Lynch's because they're on point. When a dude
Very
gets on
true.
stage, the
Yeah.
bouncer's there in 3 seconds.
Can we call
Take him
out a
of
couple
there.
people that I've seen do that?
Sure.
Casey Meehan,
oh.
Eric Ross, Joe Alfano.
I was gonna yes.
So now I'm like, man, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
For
That
the
was a long
podcast,
time
you need
ago.
to edit the pop-up of Joe on stage and his Speedo.
Oh, that's
But-
good.
Can we do
idea.
that? Yeah,
yes,
we'll pop it up
100%.
on that. Okay.
But at least we know you. So like it wasn't
Yeah.
it's not as bad. It's
No,
not like we
you guys
won't,
are our
but at
friends.
least we
But
know
a
you.
random person coming up trying to grab them, like, "Hey, let me perform." That's
Yeah.
the worst too, guys. Like, "Hey, can I play a song?"
Yeah, but that's
Hey,
how
let me
you got
rap
in the
the song.
band. You rolled
Well,
up
yeah.
there with a trumpet.
Very
and you joined
true.
the
But
band.
most of the guys that get up with us, it's just like, dude, really?
Yeah.
Like, they're terrible. They want to get on the drums and they just destroy the song. Or
Okay, we got 2 minutes here to the commercial break. 2024. What are you looking forward to?
Same thing, man. I guess I'm looking forward to it. Like, yeah, I mean, honestly, I always say this, but learning new tunes, trying to write new music, going to see shows. I'm excited about that. I always like, when festival season comes back around, you go get to see and get inspired again and see some other things that other people playing music, and it just kind of inspires me
how
to
about having a practice?
do more. Yeah.
Ask Ryan when's the
rehearsal?
last time we've had a rehearsal.
God, we probably only had
7 years ago.
yeah, it's like we probably only had 12 in our entire existence, one a year or something.
But that is one thing that's fun. Like, Ryan will want to play a new song, and he'll just send us the YouTube video of it. And then the musicianship in
You
the
guys
band
are
is so phenomenal
so
that
talented,
these
yeah.
guys learn the song, and nobody in the audience has a clue. They think we've been playing it for 5
Let's
years.
hit that back half too. The band members, how you guys learn and play, healthy stuff there too. But Ryan Campbell, solo artist, but also split tone. Nick Causey, the trumpet player. Wah, wah. I like saying that. Yep, it is funny. That's what the health just happened. All right, welcome back to the second half of What the Health Just Happened. If you missed the first half, guess what? It's available on podcasts. Yeah, I don't even know. Apple, Spotify, all of them. I don't know where the hell they are. Do you guys listen to podcasts?
I do.
A little bit. Which system, by the way, or platform?
Everywhere. YouTube, Spotify, those
All of them.
Yeah.
So we've like accumulated all these videos, some good content, and I need to ask Trey to put these on YouTube because I don't know how to use technology.
Yeah.
Social media, I'm terrible with. YouTube, all of it, but I love this part.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. If you missed the first half, Ryan Campbell, solo artist, also lead singer and guitarist for Split Tone. Nick Causey, trumpet player for Split Tone. I can call you guys friends, right? I mean, I was in your wedding.
You can say that.
Of course.
You've seen me throw a sandal at a possum once at Flies Tie.
I've seen you knock one off the
and some other
fence, yeah.
things. Look, the first half to me was awesome. I enjoyed it, right? If people want to think about going into music, there's a lot of different directions. I got you guys gifts, man. You want them?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm excited to hang out.
I'll never decline a nice gift.
Yeah.
Ryan's is cooler than yours, but yours makes me laugh, dude. Yours makes me laugh.
I can go ahead and open it now.
You can open it now. You got to hear the music to the box. Oh, wait, well, hold on. Don't look at that yet. You can look at it real quick. Hold that up.
Hold it up.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it yet.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was wondering why my wife said, "Put this hat on," and took a picture of me. I'm like, "What's wrong with
Thank
you?"
you. Here, we're gonna record the whole second half.
Oh my.
Wearing this right here.
Oh my gosh.
The whole second half. We're gonna
Dude,
rock
that
this
is
bad boy.
awesome. Thank
I
you.
like giving gifts. It's Christmas
you.
time.
Appreciate that,
Dude,
Eric.
I love this shirt.
Thank you, Eric.
No matter, you guys always keep it fratty, and I like that about you.
Oh,
You always,
man. Wait till you see these shoes. They're real pretty.
Yeah.
So our buddy owns this company, Old Sport Company. Like giving shout outs. The packaging's dope. I think you're going to appreciate this.
All right, let's take a look.
All right, let it rip. Open the box. Some tunes come out. I like this.
What?
It's hard to hear the
Oh
music.
wow, it does play music.
It's not going to come in. You can play this song now. Little bottle opener.
Nice, man. Yeah. There we
Little
go.
swag. Yeah, you can hold this up.
Sure.
I know you were 11.
I do wear an 11.
They're
yeah.
11 and a half.
That might work here.
I don't know what that is.
Sweet. Okay. Maybe for sunglasses or something. Oh,
Bro,
dude.
come on.
Those are sick.
Come on. The
Terrible team, nice shoes.
Oh man, this is gonna look great when I'm wearing it on New Year's Day when they're playing Michigan.
You also kicked out my team, Florida State, by the way.
Yeah,
We're making a lot of noise
I'm
here.
kind of sorry.
Well, the
but not
committee
sorry.
did. Ryan didn't do it. The
Right, I
committee
did not do it personally.
It was not you.
Dude, thanks
So,
a lot, man. That's awesome.
dude.
Thank you very much. It was a very good gift.
He was wondering if you would wear loafers. I was like, those loafers for sure.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Old Sport Company. I said I'd shout out to them.
Yeah,
Bring it
nice.
back in here.
Big up Old Sport, man. I will definitely.
And the big
shout
Nick
you out when I
energy.
play.
I love this shirt,
Oh my
dude.
gosh, I
I'm
love
playing
it.
flag football on this tonight, by the way.
Really?
Yes.
I love it. I'm gonna wear it.
Okay. What the hell just happened? That was a weird moment, but special for me because I
Thank
freaking
you.
love you guys.
Appreciate you.
Healthy or not healthy?
The gifts?
No.
Healthy. Healthy.
The gifts.
Yeah, those are healthy, man. Made me
gifts-
feel good.
the
That's
gifts
good
are
for
gold.
my heart and my soul. If I feel wanted and
Healthy
Accepted.
or not healthy, thick beards?
healthy.
Well, Granny would disapprove.
That's true. That's true.
Granny?
My grandmother hated. She
beards?
loved Ryan to death, but
She thought I was the
hated
most
his
handsome
beard.
man there was,
In the
but
world.
except for my beard.
You ruined it with
picture.
that big beard. Get
Yeah.
rid of that beard. Every time she saw him, she'd go,
Any
cut
picture,
that beard.
any picture, she would in all caps.
Yeah.
She would put, you look great except for that beard.
I can't grow facial hair. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Healthy or not healthy, tobacco.
Not healthy.
It's not healthy.
It's not.
It's not healthy.
It's not healthy.
Nothing about it.
How much do you see it every night you play?
I mean, I know nicotine has some things that can help out, but
Just
that's
straight nicotine.
But yeah, tobacco is no.
Healthy or not healthy, Guinness.
Healthy.
Beer in general?
Probably not. Maybe one a day is not too bad for you.
I
but
would say
don't know.
everything in moderation.
There you go. Yeah, I mean,
Healthy or not healthy, my dancing skills.
Very healthy.
it's healthy is good. Yeah,
Healthy
good
for
exercise,
us.
and it's
probably
fun.
healthy for you too, but it's healthy for us to enjoy watching you make a fool of yourself on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Healthy or not healthy, fantasy football. It's that time of
Oh,
year
gosh.
we're in the playoffs here. Healthy or not healthy.
Probably not all that stress trying to make sure you pick the right team or the right guy to get the guy off the waiver or whatever. I don't play it, but I know Nick does.
It's healthy. I think it's healthy for some that don't take it too far, like Casey Meehan.
Casey Meehan, yeah.
Yeah,
So again,
he's
this is a buddy of ours from college.
very
I will-
unhealthy.
We're
Very
playing in the playoffs
unhealthy.
this week, and I will dominate his team. I told him I'd say it on the radio show. I would say fantasy football is not healthy.
Okay.
Healthy or not healthy, Nick's feet. Have you seen him?
Okay.
Man,
I said, my buddies asked, like, will you bring this up? I'm like, yes.
If you knew the income that I made on those foot commercials being the before,
He's the before guy.
I'm the before guy, and I'm the first call on every booking. But no, feet are healthy. Appearance, not as healthy as they could be.
We're getting weirder and weirder. We're reining back in healthy or not healthy, being a full-time musician.
ooh. Overall, it could be healthy if you do it right. Like I said, just like anything, man, you can make it
Yep.
as unhealthy as you want it to. You can, do it all right. Drink yourself away or eat. Because the hours are so different, it's hard to get a good meal or
Free
eat at the right
booze, free
time.
food.
You get free booze, free
That
food, and it's
stuff.
all bar food or restaurant food. So you could be unhealthy, but you could always make the right decision and not drink
Tell
as
me
much.
if you
or
agree with
wait
this,
till you get
but
home.
he also, like, it's tough playing night times. Like he's performing.
the sleep thing.
He's,
Yeah,
well,
that's
no,
wild.
not even sleep. He's performing at night when the family's home. Sometimes holidays are big for him. Weekend nights.
Yeah,
that
that's when your gigs.
so
are.
that's tough. But healthy is you got your daytimes, right? Take the kids to school. He's got.
Yeah,
got
I do
that.
I can go all the field trips. I can take them to school, make their lunches.
Which,
pick
how
them
much
up
do you
from
love
school.
that as a dad?
Oh, that's
By the
great.
way, let me throw this out there too. You are an incredible father.
Oh, thank you.
Incredible
You are
father.
too, and he is too. We know that.
Trey's over here off the camera here.
Also another great day.
We have one more random character over there.
Cornell's a great father as well.
Was it? Oh, healthy or not healthy? Youth sports.
Oh man, that's probably the best.
How about the parents in youth sports?
They can be a little unhealthy.
I've seen a couple that concern me.
I understand it now because I've coached. I've been on both sides. When I coached,
Houlihan basketball, right?
yeah, we did
Let's give them a
Houlihan.
shout. I love
Yeah,
Houlihan.
we did Houlihan. Now we do Blue Heat. Big shout out Blue Heat. It's a little
Okay.
more competitive, little step up. So we're thinking I've gone from coaching to being on the bleachers. So coaching was like I was very positive. I was always yeah. Everything's good. I was pat on the back kind of guy. But from the bleachers, I can see myself wanting to be that T-ball. No, you missed. Being more upset with and it just comes at you pretty quick. So yes, I think youth sports itself is healthy
For the kids is great.
Absolutely, it's the
Yeah.
best thing. Team building,
Camaraderie, yep.
learn how to communicate,
Learn how to lose,
learn
the
how
big
to,
one. Yep.
and learning how to just get along with different people that you don't, because you're gonna have to grow up and work with people that you may not like or may not have anything
that's good.
familiar with.
Let's
So
hit that.
it learns you to.
And showing a level of commitment. Like
Yeah,
they got to
absolutely.
commit.
I want to talk about band members too. Like you may not like some of your band members, right?
Yeah.
But the last healthy or not healthy, this one I'm most excited for. Irish car bombs.
Healthy.
I think
Healthy?
they're very healthy.
Yeah. In moderation. In moderation.
In
but yes,
moderation.
they're very
Moderation.
healthy.
At
Oh.
Lynch's Irish Pub. We got Trey, by the way. I don't
They
know,
make
you're
the
on
best
camera
one.
over here, dude. This guy puts all this together. Get over here. He's visiting. I love this. By the way, Casey's going to be so jealous. This episode's great.
Grab
Local
one,
to
boys.
Jacksonville. What the hell just happened? But this is a fun one for us. At least me. I don't know if you guys are having fun or not.
Healthy or not healthy, playing trumpet in a wheelchair.
Do you drop it or pour it in? Oh, jeez.
I
We're gonna
drop.
hit that.
I'm a dropper.
You're a dropper? Should we do it right? All right,
shout out to-
gentlemen.
hey, watch
What the
the-
hell
watch
just
the
happened?
equipment.
Split tone,
Watch the
Ryan,
expensive
all you
mics.
guys.
Sláinte.
Cheers. Healthy. Oh, boy.
To health.
Healthcare. Wow.
Wow, those are good.
Sláinte,
Delicious.
which means to good health.
What'd you say?
Sláinte. That's
Sláinte.
Irish.
Oh.
Irish Gaelic. Since we're in Lynch's,
Lynch's
they always say
Irish
their
pub.
cheers is sláinte, which means sláinte.
I thought he was calling me a slouch the whole time. I just learned something new.
To good health.
Mine was Pepto-Bismol, by the way. It was not. At 40, it's
Because your stomach is not healthy right now.
Let's go back to. I like competition in life in general, right? It's good for human beings. I think you win, you lose. That's life. After being a kid, we got young kids. And learning how to deal with other people. So youth sports led us to that. Have you guys ever had a bandmate? You're just like, we got to get this dude out of here. You don't have to name names.
We won't name names for sure.
No,
but
we
we've
never
some
had somebody that
disagreements.
disagree. I don't think we've ever had somebody on that we just totally don't get along with. Like, there's never been anybody that we didn't have
You're
a
not
good
boys.
rapport with.
That's
Like,
been a
outside.
requirement of the band, technically. Like, and we've had the same personnel for a long time. Now we've switched around. Some of our guys travel a lot.
yeah, but yeah, the having
We've loved everyone who's been in the band. We've never brought
totally.
anyone.
We
in
have
negative.
disagreements with the music. Like, some people want to do this kind of music, we want to do this kind of music. So we've
Like songs you pick
separate
and choose
ways.
to
It's like
play.
they're
or style. More so, what
or
I'm thinking is
styles,
the
yeah.
style of play. Ryan wanted a specific, maybe specific rhythm or bass line, whatever. And
I wanted
some
them to
guys
have
have
a certain
disagreed.
sound, and some didn't want to do that, or they had other other things that they were
Different
more into.
creatively.
Yeah,
The
yes.
biggest thing has been professionalism for me and for us is expecting the guys to be on time. You know, we've been around a long time because we're professionals. So when you hire us, they don't have to worry about us. We show up on time, we perform.
That's great because a lot of, again, we do healthcare, but a lot is business talk, right? You guys are in a business, right? You're showing up, you're getting paid sometimes a good chunk of money to travel wherever it is. What's unprofessionalism? Like showing up late?
Yeah.
Well,
So
that's
we'll
one.
take somebody that's more professional but maybe less talented just because they'll be on time, they'll help, you know, we know they're going to know this music or whatever, and that helps a lot, you know, going forward, you know, with everybody, having them ready to go. Professionalism is, like I said, just being on time, knowing the music, you know, being entertaining on stage, you know, like I'm not saying you have to bounce around, but, you know, be interested.
These
you know,
guys
those
do
kind of
great.
things.
The
Put a good
horns do
show
great
on.
two-steps.
Yeah, they
Nick
do,
does
yes.
Oh, yeah, we got that
two-step.
down.
You ever see the movie Hitch?
Yes.
Where he's like, this is
He's
your
like, we
move.
stay right here.
That's Nick on the trumpet.
Yeah.
He stays right
You
there.
guys stay right
I don't
there.
even have to think about that. It just happens.
It's a good look, and yeah, all that little stuff helps, and that's part of being a
Healthy or
professional.
not
You know, if
healthy?
you're entertaining, gotta entertain. You know, that's
a
what we do.
job.
Yeah, it's part of it. It's
Like
part of
you-
it. You know, you have a look, the way you know present yourself, what you wear, you know how you sound, what you
wanna
look on
talk
stage,
about-
and everybody's looking at you. So
A lot of people.
yeah, so it kind of goes a long way, like how you know your body language, just like in sports, you know, your body language can, you know, help or hurt.
Here's one actually before I go, because I want to talk about looping, like what looping is. Some people don't know. That term's also cool, and
Yeah,
I'm just complimenting the hell out of Ryan Campbell here. You too.
Yeah. Chopped liver over here. No, I'm just kidding.
Holy crap! I forgot what I was going to ask. about the
Looping.
Looping, but it was before.
Is
that.
it easy or hard?
It doesn't matter. Let's do this. If you could play one other instrument well, what would it be?
probably the flugelhorn. No, just like that. no.
The bolo. Nick said
I have one.
I
earlier.
have
Yeah.
one you can use
It'd be
next
great,
gig.
yeah.
Tomorrow night, come to Lynch
You know,
at
the
10:30.
flute,
Ryan on flugel.
cello, things. No, I mean, of all like the main instruments, like if I could play, probably keys. Or
Keys.
piano. Yeah, I'd love to be a pianist.
Pianist.
There's
That's it.
another
I like
that's a
that
hard
word.
word. Yeah.
This is
here.
not a bad word. You don't have to block that out. FCC.
Yeah.
Pianist.
Yeah.
Same here. Piano.
Piano.
Yeah.
Do you have your kids playing instruments at all?
My daughter messes around on a keyboard at home. We have one, but we haven't gotten into like lessons or anything like that. Not
Do
yet.
they love your music, or do they like
Yeah.
over it?
No, they enjoy watching.
Stop.
No, they enjoy it. They always want to sing along and stuff. My youngest daughter will sometimes come and sing with me on stage.
Yeah.
Love that. Man.
Yeah, it's tough to do because I got to serve the song, and all I want to do is watch her
You
cry.
just want to hang. Oh yeah. Are you a
So
crier?
oh yeah,
I'm a crier.
definitely. I'll get Well, like I said, with
Healthy
with
or
those
not
things,
healthy? Crying. Men
I think it's
crying. Healthy.
I think healthy.
Definitely, you got to have a good cry every now
I
and
cry
then.
a lot. I've only seen you cry like twice.
Oh, no, that one time. I didn't even cry when I broke my ankle, I don't think. But
Oh, we're gonna hit. Oh, let's hit that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like
I'm a crier
I cry at
when it comes-
everything,
My-
but
when
my
it comes to
social-
children.
like family,
Kids.
family,
friends.
music can make me feel like
Music
that, man.
makes me emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll hear amazing gospel music and I'll almost like
I
feel
have
myself
yeah, I
almost want to
can't.
weep.
Yeah,
I have
It's
chills
weird.
right
I'm
now.
like getting emotional
Yeah.
over how amazing the music is. It's usually a gospel or something like that.
You said the same thing. The instrument you'd pick up,
piano, absolutely, yeah.
Which again, my kids are playing now. We had a recital. I love it. Staying
What?
back.
They play piano?
They're obsessed with it.
Yeah, they
take
we have
lessons,
we have
they
a
do.
person come every Wednesday. They just had a recital. Like I'm super proud.
Yeah,
That's
that's
really
good.
cool,
Shout out
man.
to Stephanie who never listens. I love you, babe.
Hi, Steph.
By the way, yeah, she's never listened to an episode, which I love.
She will now. We gave her a shout out.
Yeah.
I got one more healthy or not healthy.
Sure.
Skateboarding at 2 a.m. after leaving the Lynch's bar. Lynch's Irish pub.
It can. Skateboarding is healthy.
Skateboarding is
Skateboarding
healthy.
itself is healthy, but the time, like that time, might be an unhealthy time. It's dark.
Can we tell it briefly?
Sure.
Nick Causey broke his ankle. I'm tired of shouting out to Casey Meehan. I hate that dude. You're going down in fantasy football. Your team is trash. We left here at, 1:32 in the morning?
Yeah,
Long
it
time
was
ago.
closing time, and we had played at I don't know, Sunday Fun Day. So we started playing at
All of this is
4
not healthy. I will
4 or
admit
6.
that. I will admit none of this was healthy.
Yeah, this was a very long time ago.
long
Let's
time ago.
preference.
Pre-kids,
Yeah.
pre-marriage.
Yeah.
Yeah. You broke your ankle, and then you played trumpet in a wheelchair for a while.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it was great because I got to sit down the whole time, and I didn't have to set up or break down. So it was the highlight of my career.
Okay. Young kids, what would you recommend music-wise?
Piano.
Piano's the one. For
sure.
Keep hearing.
That it translates.
Where do you wanna
music,
start
or
on
just
that?
all of it you can
You can. I mean, that's always real nice. I mean, any tool you could put in your box is going to help you out.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. But you don't absolutely have to. I mean, a lot of your most favorite artists never took a lesson, couldn't tell you what chords are. You know, like whether it's Metallica, Nirvana. I mean, any of those guys, they couldn't tell
Revolution.
you. Well, those guys probably are more learned, but like there's some guys, like I said, they just play what they play. You know, you just figure it out for yourself. Depends on what kind of artist you are. You know, do you want to be a studio artist? Do you want to be your own? Do you want to, you
want to be famous?
If you want to do it on your own, you do it your own way. You can play whatever notes you want, you know, and you can do it however you want. But like I said, all those extra tools is always good to have in your bag. You know, and I never learned how to read music, but that would definitely. I mean, he can.
Can you read music now or no?
No.
Still no.
Definitely not.
Again, but that's talent to me. Like,
Yeah.
can you hear something and within minutes pick it up and play?
Yeah,
it?
I mean, I'm decent at that. Like I said, it takes me more time. Like I said, I didn't grow up doing it, so it does take me a little bit more time or I'll look it up, you know, try to listen.
Yeah.
I try to do it on my own, but then if I have trouble, I look it up on YouTube or
We have
or
some
look up
musicians in the band
tabs
that
and-
just
Great.
Yeah, the guys that's
of
the
the
really
guys,
compliment.
yeah,
They compliment me
ridiculous.
really well because they're so good at what they do. Whether it's Nick or Will Neal, Darren.
Darren's
I
I love this. Mine is saxophone, by the way. If I could pick an
Will
instrument.
Will Montgomery,
oh,
you know, Boo, Jimmy Hill, Javon Hill, AJ Jones, all those guys, Jaron Walker, Lance, you know, Bobby Bean, shout out Robert Bidwell, all those
Bobby
guys.
Bean,
yeah.
that's a cool name.
Bobby
Yeah,
Beans,
he's
yeah,
the man.
he's a great
Another
trumpet player
player.
too. Yeah, I mean, all those guys are really, really, really
Dude,
good.
what about Will plays like 9 instruments?
Yeah, he was
our drummer.
He started as
I
our
know,
trumpet,
I remember.
trombone
Trombone
player,
player, switched to
and
drummer.
then went to drummer, and then went
I've
back to
seen him play
trombone.
keys.
And
I've seen
so
him
if
play.
we have we've had gigs where the bass player gets sick or can't show up, he plays key bass. Perfect. No one out there knows.
Yeah,
he
no one
plays
will know
and the
that it's
keys.
not a bass.
We've
That's
had
crazy.
Shout out
no
to Will, too. I
keyboard
love
player, and
Will.
he'll play the keys. He can play whatever. Just
By the way,
No drummer, he'll play
by
the
the way,
drums.
Thursday nights, 10 o'clock Lynch's every single
Yeah.
week.
10:30,
10:30.
10:30, third Thursday of the month.
I gotta say it. Oh man, dude, Split Tone. If you guys have not seen Split Tone, check him out. I don't think he has either. By the way, the guy in the crowd over there. Are you in town tomorrow? Oh, then, hey, tomorrow night, come here. Trust me.
Oh yeah, we've been.
Quick question. Want to talk about looping it up too, because I
Sure.
think that's just another talent. You could have a blast if you could open for any bands today. Historically, like, I want to open up for these people. Who would it be? Actually, let's do historically and then today
All right, so anybody, who would I want to open for?
in the history of music.
I guess. Well, what?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Well, there's some people like I want to open for somebody so that way I can watch them play after I
Right.
get done.
that's what I'm thinking. There's people.
Bob Marley, Bob Marley Wailers.
That's immediately, I'm like, yo, open up.
That would
Bob
fit in
Bob
your
Marley.
Marley,
genre
no doubt
too, so
about
that
it.
would work.
But yeah, that fits
Like
my
I would
genre
say
too, but,
Michael
like,
Jackson.
I'll go see like. Oh, okay.
It doesn't really make
was
sense.
yours?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, just to
Just
walk him?
to be
Like to
there.
perform in front of him, like maybe he'll see you play. Like that's
okay.
what like
Some
I
of
would
the
like
artists
for Bob
I've never
to see.
seen live.
It'd be cool for Bob maybe to take a peek before he plays.
Dude,
and check
just-
me
yeah,
out.
just-
We did get to
Or-
open for the Wailers,
Or even like
so
or
that was
Biggie,
cool,
like
but-
Biggie's
Wailers
my
is
favorite
one.
rapper. So
Biggie?
he's my
Biggie,
favorite
cool.
rapper. So
That's the
like
next
that'd be
one.
cool. Something like if I know the genres don't link up, but
We're gonna run out of time. I
Yeah.
hate it, but we can keep filming after the radio show ends. Current musicians right now, man, I'd love to open up for these guys or girls.
current musician that I would want to open up for.
I know Nick said Revolution.
Yeah, I'm thinking Revolution, just for an influence.
I've
and that'd
seen
be
them
great.
more
It's not
than
the
anyone.
biggest band or whatnot, but that would be.
Yeah. Dang. Who would I want to open up for? I like Tribal Seeds a lot. They're
Yeah,
well,
that'd be
they're
good.
probably one of my favorite like of those West Coast like reggae bands.
We can call him White Guy Reggae.
Yeah, white boy
Yeah.
reggae stuff.
Which is still good music.
Oh yeah. And I mean, he's got. I think maybe Tribal Seeds. I'm trying to think. There's somebody that I really. Is
Now you
somebody
think
else,
on
so-
it, man.
I know
And-
that's
and
really.
then- but I'm saying you want to answer it, and then we're going to cut this up, and I'm going to mail them every single day. Watch this video.
There you
Let my
go.
guy open up for
Okay,
you
yeah.
guys. Okay, so if you don't know what looping is, I'm going to give my perspective, which I'm going to butcher it. You can make a beat on the spot. Like,
Yep.
that's
That's
garbage.
not bad, but
I mean, I'm better than that.
He's hired.
I'll say he's rolling his eyes. So you're making beats on the microphone
Yep.
and the guitar,
Yep.
right?
yeah.
And then you're playing chords.
Yep.
And how does
Well,
the loop work?
It's all in the pedal. So there's a pedal. So when I start to do it, you push the pedal and you start like
The
whichever.
first thing.
I normally start with the guitar. So if I'm doing a reggae tune, I'll hit the pedal and
Certain cards.
and then hit the pedal again, and it'll loop that. So that's just going. Then I can stop playing,
looping
and that's
that thing.
recorded. And now it's got the guitar part going.
Then you do bass.
Then I do the bass. Then I have a pedal that makes my guitar sound like a bass. It's called an octave pedal, and I use that. And then I do the bass line.
Octo pedal's a cool
Octave.
word, by the way.
Octave.
Oh, octave. Dang
Like
it.
it brings it down an octave.
I'm gonna call it an octo pedal.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that might be a good thing for a new octave.
Then the
pedal.
drums.
And then after I do the bass line, so then I push the button again. It does that. It loops that. So now I have guitar and drums going. And then after that, then you do your beatbox, which goes.
Yeah, but
but
I want to make you laugh real quick.
Then I do the beatbox and yep, all those.
Sorry, I got
Yep.
a chance.
And all
You're
this,
hired.
And then and then like this, then there's the song there, and then you can always add little licks or riffs, and then you can sing over top of it. So it's like you build the beat or you build the song.
It's magical.
And it loops it, yeah,
It's
and then you sing over
magical,
top of it.
I
and
think.
you can, it's
So
a
again-
very cool thing. Shout out Nate Hawley for making it very.
I was gonna
Meet us
make
up
sure
here.
we shot.
Nate
He's the
Hawley-
one who made it.
Nate Hawley was the OG.
He was the OG. He's the one that made it, so we
He
all
might
had
meet
to
us
do
here.
it. Huh?
He might meet us here.
Oh, yeah?
I tried to tell him like, yo,
Oh,
we're
nice.
coming on.
That would be great.
That would be great.
Maybe not.
Yeah, he's.
So all that's leading up to Ryan Campbell. Again, Split Tone plays every Thursday, 10:30 at Lynch's Irish Pub, the greatest pub in the world. I'm looking at all the
Definitely.
cameras. Ryan Campbell plays solo, sometimes with Darren, the saxophone player. What's your schedule consistently so people can be like, yo, trust me, check this dude out. He's badass. I don't know if I can say badass. We got 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I play Tuesdays at the Brick 6 to 9 for Taco Tuesdays, and then after that I come to Lynch's 10:30 to 1:30. Wednesdays I play at the Ritz 7 to 11, and then Thursdays
Sorry,
Thursdays I
kidding.
play at I was doing Casa Marina, so we do that here and there. It's off for this season until the new year because they have parties there. But normally Thursdays I play at Casa. Fridays and Saturdays kind of change. It depends if parties, or I play at the Refinery or River and Post, River and Fort.
Sweet spots.
Yeah, the Refinery I also play. Ink Factory Brewing.
Okay.
I play there. ABBQ, places like that. Sundays I play at Casa Marina again with Darren. Wednesdays is with Darren too at the Ritz. So those are pretty much weekly. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday are pretty the same, and then Fridays and Saturdays switch.
Anything you want to add
Well,
before
I
I
was
wrap it
going to
up?
suggest that go to like our Split Tone, look up Split Tone on Facebook, or go to Ryan Campbell on Facebook, and then we post weekly.
Is
Yeah,
Facebook
we're
the main
at.
one? Instagram where?
Facebook and
where?
Instagram are
Where
the
do we
one-
find you? Facebook, Instagram,
Yep.
at Ryan Campbell.
Yeah, Rye Campbell Music on Instagram.
R-Y Campbell.
Yep, R.Y. Campbell.
R-Y-C-A-M
PBELL.
E-B-E-L-L.
Yep.
Like, I'm telling you, say it again.
And then, every Monday or Tuesday, I normally put up my entire week schedule, so you can
Yep.
always revert
With
back to that
adorable
throughout the whole
pictures
week.
with your kids.
Yeah, put pictures up, put a picture up of me or the kids or whatever, and I put up the schedule so that way you can always revert back that throughout the week, and I'll put the dates of the week so that way you don't get them mixed up with another week or a previous post, so that way you can go back and you can find out where I'm at for the week.
All right, before I wrap it up, I got one question.
Okay.
Would you guys come back?
For sure.
Oh yeah, this
Now,
was
there's
great.
the second question. I'm kidding. There's two questions.
Okay.
So my intro song is a Rick Ross song adjusted. I want to make a riff to intro what the hell just
I
happened.
told you. Didn't I
Bro,
told you
I
this
know,
forever?
I know.
We're willing to make
Eric
a jingle.
Ross. And how, because Rick Ross always goes Ross. Like that's one of the things you got to get that.
The
This-
horns, all of it.
Eric,
All right, we're
Yeah,
doing it.
we can write a jingle.
You guys, I'm telling you, Nick Causey, close friend, Ryan Campbell, we've been boys for years. I love you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining. That's what the hell
Thank you.
just
Thanks for having
happened.
us. Split Some Mafia, baby.
Split Tone Mafia.
Shout out
That's
all the
what we're
fans,
gonna
man.
end.
Keep
Split Tone
coming out
Mafia.
and watching us.
Yeah, we
Keep coming
appreciate
seeing
you
us. We
guys.
appreciate you coming out.
Yes.
Large up to the Mafia.
What the hell just happened?